Now, President Moon Jae-in has ordered the government to designate the western city of Gunsan as a crisis zone for industry and employment, following GM's announcement that it would shut down its production plant there.
Upon presidential orders, the Labor Ministry has decided to take emergency steps to name the Gunsan region as an employment crisis area.
The spokesman added, although the current situation does not fully meet the criteria to be given such status, the administration is willing to revise the existing regulations to make it possible. Designated crisis zones become eligible for special government subsidies like low-interest loans and financial support for those laid off. President Moon expressed concerns over GM's decision as Gunsan employs 2,000 of the US carmaker's 16,000-strong workforce in South Korea, with 1 out of 5 people in the city dependent on GM for their livelihood.